From their early fame on Full House to building a billion-dollar fashion empire, the Olsen twins faced many hidden struggles. Their lives had dark moments that the public never saw. Discover the untold hardships Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen went through and how things started to fall apart. The twins, born on June 13, 1986, in Sherman Oaks, California, grew up in a lively family with an older brother named Trent and a younger sister named Elizabeth. Elizabeth later became an actress as well. Their parents, David Olsen and Jarnette, divorced in 1995, adding half-siblings Courtney Taylor and Jake from their father's second marriage. From a very young age, life was anything but normal for the twins. When they were just 6 months old, they were cast as Michelle Tanner in the hit ABC show Full House. Creator Jeff Franklin instantly noticed how relaxed and comfortable the twins were around strangers. To follow child labor laws, which limit how long kids can work, Mary-Kate and Ashley took turns playing Michelle. They kept this role for the show's 8 seasons, ending in 1995. Their quick rise to fame also took a toll on their personal lives. By age 3, their parents hired Robert Thorne as their manager. He helped create Dual Star, a company that turned the twins into a brand. This move helped them expand beyond TV into movies, books, music, and products. Shockingly, by age 6, the Olsen twins had become the youngest producers in Hollywood. By age 10, they were already millionaires on their own. The childhoods of the Olsen twins were anything but normal. In an honest interview with Nylon, Ashley shared how they started young in the industry, saying they were involved from the start. "We've been really part of it since the beginning," she explained, even when they were only 10 years old. Yet this constant work came at a cost. Their busy schedules kept them from just being kids. Mary-Kate echoed this in a 2010 interview with Marie Claire, calling their upbringing something she wouldn't wish on anyone. She mentioned looking at old photos made her feel disconnected from her past, comparing their early life to performing like little monkeys. Their quick rise to fame was more accidental than planned. Their mom once sent a photo of the twins to a casting agency on a whim, which led to their parts on Full House. The journey wasn't easy, though. John Stamos, who played Uncle Jesse, said working with them was tough at times. He told Entertainment Weekly that their crying made filming hard. At one point, the producers even replaced them. But they were brought back because the replacements didn't work out. The Washington Post found that in the first season, Mary-Kate did most of the filming because Ashley was too scared on set. Their fame at such a young age had a dark side. The press and fans were relentless, often ignoring that they were just kids. In a 1991 profile, Jay Matthews from the Washington Post said his family loved the twins, even though they weren't great actors yet. The constant pressure and attention affected their mental health and sense of self. Things got darker as they grew up. Life after Full House wasn't just about leaving a popular show. It meant dealing with a family falling apart. In 1995, their parents, Dave and Jarnette Olsen, divorced, shaking up the stability the twins knew. This wasn't just any split. It changed their lives forever. The timing was no coincidence. It marked the end of Full House and the fall of the empire that made them famous. Their father, Dave, had started a relationship with Mackenzie, a colleague from his mortgage days, even before leaving his job for Hollywood. This affair caused him to split from Jarnette just a month after their divorce was made public. Soon after, Dave married Mackenzie in a quick wedding that tore the family apart. Ashley chose to skip the ceremony and stay with her mom, while Mary-Kate attended. Her choice spoke volumes about the deep emotional gap in their family. Dave tried to act like everything was fine, saying the girls were okay. But Jarni kept her feelings to herself, silent through the turmoil. Despite the chaos at home, the twins clung to some sense of normal life. Mary-Kate once shared in a 1996 interview that they still went to school, played with friends, and had sleepovers. They attended Campbell Hall Episcopal School, a private school in Studio City that promoted curiosity and self-exploration. Still, their lives were anything but typical. Fame pushed everything else aside. They missed their senior prom because they had to be at Saturday Night Live, where they promoted their film New York Minute. Instead of parties and dresses, that was their reality. They joked about it during their SNL monologue. Growing up was far from easy for Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. After their parents' divorce and the pressures of fame, things got darker. Mary-Kate faced struggles more serious than the tabloids suggested. Rumors about her health began spreading in the early 2000s. The media was relentless, using harsh words and making light of real problems. Just after her high school graduation, Mary-Kate was admitted to rehab for an eating disorder. Her father and her therapist stepped in, worried about her life. Someone close to her once said they feared finding her dead from not eating. The twins appeared on Oprah a few months later. Known for her caring interviews, Oprah missed the mark by pressing them about the rumors of an eating disorder. She even asked about their dress sizes. Ashley tried to brush it off politely, but Oprah kept pushing, making an already fragile situation worse. Mary-Kate managed to hide her struggles well, even from those closest to her. Denny Gordon, who directed New York Minute, remembered eating with her and not noticing anything unusual. Dr. Drew Pinsky, who played their father in a film, also didn't see any signs. Many with eating disorders hide their pain well. In a 2008 interview, Mary-Kate finally talked about her anorexia. She shared how hard it was to ask for help and be honest. She said, "I do not want to go through my life with my eyes shut." Behind the scenes, the world watched as rumors about a cocaine addiction surfaced. Her extreme thinness and partying image fueled those stories. The media even made fun of her during a Saturday Night Live sketch, shouting, "You're so skinny, eat a sandwich." But things were serious. At 17, Mary-Kate had little control over her treatment. Her parents were still her legal guardians. She chose outpatient care during her first semester at New York University, but that didn't last. It was as if fighting her inner demons wasn't enough. The twins' dream of a normal college life turned into a struggle. They started college in September 2004. They bought a $7.3 million penthouse in the West Village, but never moved in. They rejected typical dorm life. Soon, rumors said Mary-Kate was skipping classes. People wondered if she would do independent studies to balance school in New York and Los Angeles. Eventually, Mary-Kate took a break from school. Rumors arose of a second round in therapy for her eating disorder. But she already had a strong support team: therapists, nutritionists, and coaches. Ashley soon dropped out too. Their fame made it hard to feel safe at school. In 2007, Spencer Pratt, known from The Hills, claimed he made $50,000 selling a photo of Mary-Kate drinking at a party. That betrayal started a feud. Pratt made nasty comments about her. This was just one example of how hard the pressure was for them. Every move they made was watched and often used for profit. Running a busy business, dropping out of NYU, was about more than privacy. It was about staying alive. Their lives became a tabloid target long before college. From their parents' divorce to their teenage years, the Olsen sisters were media favorites turned style icons. Despite acting in many straight-to-video movies and specials, they were mostly known for being famous. The public grew more curious about their every action as they neared their 18th birthdays. In the early 2000s, the internet brought new ways to invade their privacy. Websites showed countdowns to the twins' 18th birthdays, celebrating their coming of age in a creepy way. These sites added to the widespread sexualization they faced. Growing up in the spotlight is tough enough, but being a teen under constant watch is very different. Every choice or move was analyzed and often twisted into false stories. One example involved Ash suing the National Enquirer for $40 million over a misleading photo and headline that claimed she had passed out from drugs. The paper later apologized and made corrections, but the harm was done. The constant invasive attention made life hard for them. Ashley once said she felt angry and defensive when a journalist asked about her virginity while she was still underage. She called it her worst nightmare, showing how invasive fame had become. The relentless focus made it hard for the twins to have any real sense of normalcy. When they tried to attend college, fame got in the way. The public's obsession with their lives, combined with tabloid hunger for scandal, left them with little privacy. Despite all this, Mary-Kate and Ashley kept running their business. Their company, Dual Star Entertainment Group, was a big success. They produced movies, books, and other projects. The Olsen twins built their careers around fashion lines, but their fame came with a heavy cost. The pressure to keep up their public image while facing personal issues was overwhelming. It seemed their lives were under constant scrutiny, even more than before. Their smoking habits became another topic that caught public attention. In 2003, Mary-Kate and Ashley insisted in an interview with Rolling Stone that they did not smoke or drink and claimed to be sober. However, things changed as they shifted to wearing couture and taking cigarette breaks. That shift marked a new phase in their lives. The media fixated on their smoking, probably because they often appeared together with cigarettes, adding to their mysterious image. These rare glimpses into their private world left fans with an impression of coolness and distance, always with a cigarette in hand. Rachel Handler from Vulture captured this mood perfectly, questioning why photos of the twins smoking felt oddly comforting. Articles in tabloids grew more critical, blaming smoking for their tired looks. Page 6 even shared details about Mary-Kate's wedding, revealing bowls filled with cigarettes for guests. Smoking became a small act of defiance against constant judgment, but it also revealed the stress they carried. Mary-Kate's attachment to smoking was so strong that she was told off twice during NYC Fashion Week in 2010 for smoking indoors. Their addiction was clear, and they risked their professionalism for momentary relief from fame's pressures. Mary-Kate's love life also drew attention, from artist Nate Ellman to Max Winker, Henry Winkler's son. Her relationships often played out in the media. One story stands out for how it ended. In 2008, rumors spread about her with actor Heath Ledger. People said they had dated casually for 3 months. They weren't serious, just spending time together and sharing Marlboro Reds. The connection was brief, but meaningful for Mary-Kate's story. Heath Ledger's death shocked many when he was found unresponsive in his apartment. The New York Times reported that Diana Woe, the masseuse who discovered Ledger, made 2 phone calls to Mary-Kate before calling 911. Wazine, who was using Ledger's speed dial, first reached out to Mary-Kate, who was in California. Mary-Kate promised to send her security team to help, showing how close their bond was. When Ledger didn't respond, Wazine dialed 911 and tried to revive him, but it was too late. Ledger's death was ruled an accidental overdose of prescription drugs. This tragedy cast a shadow over Mary-Kate, who reportedly refused to cooperate with investigators without immunity from future charges. The case was eventually dropped because there were no leads left to follow. After overcoming many challenges in fame and personal struggles, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen chose to step away from public life. Since Mary-Kate's small part in the 2011 film Beastly, the twins have become almost mysterious figures in Hollywood. They are rarely seen, usually only at special events like the Met Gala or Fashion Week, where they promote their fashion brands. Today, the Olsen twins are more often featured in fashion magazines than on movie screens. They are used to being behind the camera, managing the process themselves. That makes it hard for them to do photo shoots now, Mary-Kate told Net-a-Porter in 2017. Moving from acting to fashion has gone smoothly for them, but they clearly prefer staying in the shadows. Unlike many stars, they are not active on social media. Ashley said in the same interview that they avoid that world and prefer to keep their lives private. Their first big social media moment was in 2016, when they took over Sephora's Instagram to promote their brand, Elizabeth and James. That was a rare, special event. The photos were classic Olsen style, simple and chic. But don't expect a repeat. They have stayed away from the public eye in other ways too. They chose not to join the cast of the Fuller House reboot, disappointing many fans. The twins have fully embraced their work as fashion designers, focusing on their brands instead. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen have built a billion-dollar fashion empire while keeping their personal lives private. Their label, The Row, is known for its minimalist, high-end designs. Dresses often cost around $6,500, which may sound expensive but matches prices from brands like Bulgari, Vena, and Lanvin. In 2011, they sold out a $39,000 alligator backpack, despite protests from animal rights groups. Their journey hasn't been free of problems. In 2015, they faced a class action lawsuit from former interns of The Row. The interns, led by Parsons graduate Shahesta Lani, accused Dual Star Entertainment Group of stealing wages. Lani said she worked 50 hours a week doing tasks that paid employees typically handle. She even said she was hospitalized for dehydration after carrying heavy coats in extreme heat. She told Page 6, "You're like an employee but not paid." Many interns broke down over simple jobs like coffee runs and copying documents. The lawsuit claimed the interns should get paid at least minimum wage and overtime for their work. The Olsen's team called the case baseless. They eventually settled, paying $140,000 to 185 interns. The move acknowledged the suffering of those who helped build their fashion brand. Mary-Kate and Ashley's path has been full of successes and struggles. In recent years, Mary-Kate's marriage to French banker Olivier Saronisi has been filled with awkward moments and public displays of affection. In April 2020, things were far from perfect behind the scenes. Mary-Kate filed for divorce, but COVID-19 paused all divorce cases in New York City. Feeling desperate, she requested an emergency order in May. She claimed Sarosi had secretly ended their lease and was trying to force her out. Sarosi supposedly gave her a strict deadline to pick up her things, but city quarantine rules made it impossible. When she asked for more time, he allegedly ignored her. Caught in this stressful situation, Mary-Kate turned to Ashley and friends outside the city for support. Despite the chaos, she had a prenuptial agreement that offered some protection. While Mary-Kate coped with her personal issues, the twins faced their own loss. Their beloved TV dad, Bob Sog, died suddenly in January 2022. He had always been close to his TV daughters, including Mary-Kate and Ashley. Even though he wasn't in the Fuller House reboot, Sog stayed in contact and protected them. After his death, the twins shared how much they mourned him, calling him the kindest and most generous man they knew. They attended his funeral, honoring someone who played a big role in their lives. Ashley Olsen has also faced health struggles over the years. In 2015, she was diagnosed with late-stage Lyme disease, making it hard to work and stay out of the public eye. The illness made her look tired and moody during that tough time. In 2016, she faced another medical scare after a botched plastic surgery. The surgery caused tissue death, leading to swelling, bruising, and dark spots on her face. She needed intensive oxygen therapy to recover, which was a hard experience. Despite this, Ashley stays determined and plans to be more careful with future surgeries.